The following contest, depending on disagreement for the matter, is for the TDOW Heavyweight Championship. First presenting your challenger, this fucking guy, the Nate Damn Z. And the champion...
King! Blackbird.
One of these days you're going to pass out on camera and I'm going to laugh.
It's going to be funny. Keep that in. Oh, wait, I edit these. I'll keep that in. Anyway, it's time for Money in the Bank. Which seems like it just really quickly. These seems to come by really quickly, don't they?
Yeah, I guess.
Yeah, maybe it's just me. So, this is one of those things where it's just a 4-match card again.
Well, I mean, the two big matches are probably going to take a lot of time.
Yeah, so I'm glad they'll have the proper time. Then those matches will help us actually disagree on stuff, hopefully.
Yeah.
Hopefully. So with that, let's begin with the women's Money in the Bank match. We have Stephanie Valkyrie, Alexa Bliss, Roxanne Perez, Naomi, Rhea Ripley, and Julia.
I think it's going to be Naomi. Yeah, Grant, we haven't watched SmackDown, but, from what it sounds like, they're doing a lot of good things with her as a heel, and I think this would help,
Yeah. Well, damn it, I was going to pick her, but... I don't know. Actually, well, I've heard reports. It might be her or Rhea. I think I'm going to go with Rhea based on that, but honestly, my first thought was a wild card in Julia, because they are pushing her, and she was done very well in NXT, but between those two, you know what? I don't want to play it safe. I'll go with Rhea. I'll pick Rhea. So you might still get this. But I'll go with Rhea. But I would love to see them do something different, though. Like, I love Naomi. I love Rhea. But, like, those who have been champion before, I would love, like, 3 of the people in this are NXT call-ups. It'd be nice to see them, new blood.
Well, I almost said Roxanne Perez, because they seem to be pushing her pretty well.
Oh. All right. Cody and Jay versus John Cena and Logan Paul.
Actually, I could go either way on this one.
I think it's going to be the baby faces. I think there's going to be a miscommunication between Logan and Cena. And that might push, like, well, fuck you, I'm going to take your title, Cena, and maybe we swing around to Cena being the face, because who the fuck is going to cheer Logan Paul?
Yeah, I'll go with the heels then, though. And while I won't go so far to say this is a waste of one of Cena's dates, like Ross did.
Yeah.
It's still weird.
It is. It's also weird. You have both men's world champions on this show in a tag match. Like, that is weird.
I never really thought about that one.
Yeah, like, that's how you have two of your biggest titles.
Like, there's so many people who want to be one of the last people who will wrestle John Cena before he retires.
Yeah.
Some of whom definitely deserve it more than Logan Paul.
Yep.
But, I don't know. I'm sure it'll be a fun match.
Yeah. Alright, so then we got Lyra Valkyrie versus Becky Lynch for the women's IC title. And the stipulation is if Lyra wins, Becky can never challenge for that title again as long as Lyra has it. But if Becky wins, Lyra must raise her hand in victory. So I think it's going to go to Becky because of that.
Yeah, I do too. They're one. One, it doesn't make sense for them to do this match immediately again if it's just going to be Lyra again. And as much as I love that last match, it still feels weird that they're doing it again so soon. Yeah. But, either way, I think it's going to be Becky.
Yeah. I think, like, the Cult Hulk guys brought up a good point. Like, a good thing is, like, the thing about Lyra raising her arm, and once Becky's moved to disarm her, it's going to go right into that and just see. And this heel run is working for Becky this time because she's against someone the crowd wants to cheer for. Yeah. The reason it failed against Charlotte is no one wanted to cheer for Charlotte.
Because she was right. It wasn't even that no one wants to cheer Charlotte. It was like, no, it's exactly what Becky said happened. She finally got her shot against Carmella, and Charlotte weaseled her way into it.
Yeah, like, that's exactly. This is at least feels organic.
Lyra, I don't know if Lyra is super over, but she's definitely over. Yeah.
I still say they could have done it another way without taking the tag belts off Liv and Raquel for one night.
Yeah.
And costing Bayley her WrestleMania moment. There could have been a better way to do this. That's all I'm saying. All right, so maybe the final match, but with the men's Money in the Bank match with L.A. Knight, Penta, Andrade, Solo, Seth, and El Grande Americano, who feels like the odd man out on this one.
Yeah, I'm almost convinced they're gonna do that.
I feel like they're gonna put it on him just for the fucking gag of it all. But again, I've seen the rumors, but even before that, I think I'm going to go with Solo, because there is a story there of Solo getting the Money in the Bank, and either fighting Jay to continue cashing in on Jay to do the Bloodline thing, or going after Cena, the man who took the title from the man who took the title from Roman, and proving himself the Tribal Chief. But if he fails, then, like, Jacob, who's I think still the United States champion, could, really hammer that home, like, I loved you, Solo. Yeah. And they're already changing between there, so I feel like they could play into that.
That's a good pick. Oh, let me see the list again.
I know who my heart wants.
Yeah.
I want L.A. Knight. Yeah! But it feels like they're not going to give it to him.
Honestly, I don't like any of these. I don't know what it is. I just don't see them putting it on anybody. So fuck it, I'll go with Grande Americano.
All right.
I do like your idea, though.
Yeah. I mean, the smart money is probably Seth, but that's boring.
Yeah, that's been done.
I know what they want to do, but they don't need it on him to do what they want to do. I think, again, it should go to someone who needs it. Yeah. So, all right, then. At least we only agree on one match now, so it's good. It's good for me. Punishments. There's not one. Yeah. Because we couldn't think of one, and we're both a punishment behind anyway. Yeah. But also, remember, this is for our own Money in the Bank. Yeah. Where the rule is whoever gets the pick for their Money in the Bank winner right gets not only the point for the belts, also to get this briefcase. And if we don't get them right, no one gets the briefcase, which has happened before. Yeah. And they get to hold it for up to a year to cash in on a punishment. Yeah. When we decide to do that. But yeah, while we had the usual thing of, hey, the loser pays the winner $50, I've forgotten to do that. Times are tough. $50 doesn't buy that much anymore. The economy's in shambles. So we tried to think of something different, and neither of us have come up with something. Yeah. But once we do, whoever loses, probably this guy, will have to do it, or maybe not. Yeah. But either way, we'll see you tomorrow and see what happens. Yeah. See you tomorrow.